Hello and welcome everyone to this TensorFlow tutorial. And in this tutorial, I'm going to explain you additional mathematical function that exist in TensorFlow. And TensorFlow contains a lots of mathematical function, but here I will explain a most commonly used mathematical function. And in the previous video, you learn how to use arithmetic functions like add, subtract, divide, and multiply. Here I'm going to explain these four mathematical function like a tf.exp which computes the exponential, sqrt which computes the square root, math.log which compute the natural logarithm, and the .abs which compute the absolute value of the given list of values. Now let's begin. So first step is to import the TensorFlow in our environment. So type here import TensorFlow as tf, execute this cell. Now let's create a variable. So here I'm going to give a variable name var and type here tf dot variable and give a list of values. So here we are going to perform operations on our vectors. So specify bracket, within bracket provide a value like a 1.0, 2.0 and 3.0. Now execute this to create a variable. And now variable is created. Let's perform a first operations. First mathematical function we will use here, which is exponential. So here let's compute the value. So store the value in a third variable. Type here res xp equal to tf dot exponential and then pass the list of values exponential you want to compute. So here var is the variable which contains the list of values. Now execute this cell. Let's print the values of a third variable which is a result exponential dot numpy. Execute this cell. So you can see it computed the exponential of each values within a vector or within a list. So as you can see, exponential of 1 is a 2.7, exponential of 2 is the 7.3, and the exponential of 3 is the 20.085 something. So this is how you can use the exponential function. Now next function we have the sqrt function which computes the square root of the given value. So let's compute that. Res sqrt and then type here tf.sqrt. This is the function we are calling from TensorFlow, and this function computes the square root of the given value. So here values are stored in a var variable, so pass that variable and execute this cell. Now print the value res sqrt dot numpy and specify the parentheses, execute it. So you can see it returned the square root of the given list of values or the values that exist in variable. So this is how you can use the sqrt function. Now the next function we have the math.log which computes the natural algorithm. So let's compute the natural algorithm of the variable values 1, 2, 3 that you see here. So again res nat log equal to tf.math.log and then provide the value. So here value exists in a variable var. Execute this cell. Let's print the value. Print res natural logarithm dot numpy. Execute it. So you can see here this tf.math.log computed the natural logarithm of the given values in the variable. So this is how to use the math.log to compute the natural logarithm. Next we have the abs function which converts the given values into absolute values, and here if you provide any of the negative value to the absolute function, it converts that value into a positive value. Let's see. So here res abs equal to tf.abs and then pass the variable. So here we are going to provide a different variable like this, and let's first create a variable here. So here we'll create a var2 tf.variable and then let's create a new variable -3.0 minus 3.0, minus 2.0, and then 9.0. Now let's pass this variable to absolute function. So here res abs equal to tf dot abs and pass the variable values where like this and execute this cell. Print the value of a res abs variable. So type here print res abs dot numpy, execute it. So as you can see, it computed the absolute value. So sorry, here I made a mistake. So here I had to pass the variable 2. So just remove this one and type here var 2. Again execute this. And now again execute this. So as you can see here in the variable, you have specified minus 3, minus 2 and the 9 value. When you pass this variable to a ABS function which compute the absolute value of the given values, so here in the output you can see it converted the given value into a positive value. You can see here 3 and 2 and the 9 is same as it is. This is how you can use this most commonly used function in TensorFlow, exponential, sqrt, mathlog, and ABS. And there are many more functions exist in TensorFlow like a cosine, tangent, sine, and we will see in the next tutorial how to use those functions. So at last I want to say don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel and thank you.